gentle people, and welcome to another Sparrow Art Vibes video tutorial. If you visit my Shopify website and go into the drop-down menu, you'll see that I have a section titled Workplace Essentials. In that section, I create a variety of personalized and custom items, including pen sets, personalized clipboards, pencil holders, and so forth. And so today I'm going to share with you how I created this personalized pen set for a customer. So stay tuned as we take a look at our materials and get started. Okay, we are making a personalized pen and pencil set similar to this. And there are 3 pens, 3 pens that we will be making that match the box. So the first thing we need is the 2-piece mold for the box. So that's the bottom of the box, and this is the matching lid. And then we need the molds for the ink pens. And these come in sets of 3. So we have the wide sort of paddle shaped mold. We have a round pen mold. And we have a square pen mold. So 3 molds. When you purchase the ballpoint pen molds, they come with an assortment of ink pen fills, blue, red, and black. And they also come with pen caps to go on the bottom of the pens to keep the ink from leaking out after you have created the pens. Then we need our resin. Of course, it's the Part A Craft Smart resin. The Part B Craft Smart hardener. I am going to use 2 100 milliliter measuring cups. You of course can just use a 1 measuring cup, but I'm going to use 2. We need stir sticks. So we're mixing 2 colors of resin plus 1 thing of glitter, so I need 3 paper cups. We need our nitrile gloves. And then for mica powders, I am going to be using the Eye Candy Barney Purple. I guess this is like Barney from the TV show, Barney Purple. And the Eye Candy Sheba Gold. And for a little bit of bling, some of this holographic gold glitter. And that's it. That's all we need. So let's clear everything off the table and get started. I look at YouTube videos to see what other crafters and other resin artists are doing, and to get some new ideas, some new inspiration, to see some products that I'm not familiar with. One of the things that has always bothered me is when people don't tell you in their videos how much resin they're using. Resin is expensive, and so I think it's really important for you to know how much you're going to be using. I am going to be making 200 milliliters, 2 separate ones, so I've marked in purple on each cup the amount of resin that I need. So I'm always pouring the Part B first. So we are going to do 50 milliliters in this one. And 50 milliliters of Part B in this one. And then 50 milliliters of the Part A resin. The B was the hardener. This is the resin. And again, it's the part A, 50 milliliters. Craft Smart instructions require that you slowly mix for a minimum of 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to add the purple mica powder. And mix well. Okay, so that's mixed. And now we're going to do the other for 5 minutes. So I am going to now divide this resin a little bit there, and the rest there. And we're going to add the Sheba Gold to this cup. And then to this third cup, we are going to add our holographic glitter. So now we are ready to pour. And so again, this is the bottom, this is the lid. So I'm going to start with the purple. I am going to put this is the lid. I'm going to put the gold, glitter here. And for the bottom, ooh, no glitter. No glitter on the bottom. In case you're wondering, there's no glitter on the bottom. Okay, heat gun, see that big bubble? You see a big air bubble there, a big bubble there, a big bubble there. So again, heat gun to pop our air bubbles. And I am going to carefully scoot this over. Carefully scoot that over. There's another bubble. And then we're going to do the pins. Now, this customer wanted names on the pins as well as the case. And so I am going to be doing 2 squares and 1 wide. 2 squares, 1 wide. We put the pin refills. We put the pin refills into the mold before we pour the resin. I don't know, can you see? In there, there's a little spike in there, a little point in there. And so what you do is you push this part, the pin, onto that little spike, and that keeps the resin from going down inside the ball in these flecks, and then you sort of bend this and put that in there. But you have to make sure, I don't think my lighting can show you that. Make sure that that's, ooh, it came out, came off, is on that little, that way the refill won't fill with resin. Okay, so we are going to attach this other one to the little holder there, little pin, and set that inside there. And we are going to attach this one to that little pin that's inside. And these flecks, so then you bend it and put it inside. All right, and then we're ready to pour. So I want the purple on the bottom, the gold on the top. So I'm going to pour some purple in here. Now, one thing I learned the hard way the first time I did this is that you wind up with air bubbles down in the bottom, the way these are constructed. And so you really have to see that little bubble that popped up. You have to squeeze, try and get all the air out of there. And then we'll pour some more. And again, squeeze that to make sure you get the air bubble out of there. want my gold glitter at the top. Let me just leave that on an angle for a moment. And so we're going to pour our gold glitter in this top. And then the gold. Okay, that's not full yet, but that's okay. Again, I never fill things. I always pour a little bit and then go back and fill. So we're going to get this in here. You can see the air bubble. See that bubble come up? Purple. Again, I want the gold at the end. And same for this one. Make sure we get the air out of that. Then we can continue adding the resin. Gold glitter at the end. Gold in the middle. Now you can go back and fill these. Okay, and then we'll take whatever else we have left and add. And then heat gun. And that's, ooh. You know, I'm always talking about my table not being level. Let me elevate these a little bit. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to cover this and allow it to cure overnight, and then tomorrow or maybe this evening, I don't know, it's morning now. Maybe this evening I'll be able to unmold these, and then it's morning now, so I can probably unmold these at the end of the evening, and then go ahead and add the names, the personalization to these. So let's get these covered. And it is the next day, and so we are going to uncover these, and then we are going to unmold them. This is always my favorite part of working with resin, the unmolding. So let's move these sticks. And let's see, let's start with the pins and see how they turned out. That looks pretty good. A lot of suction on this. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's pretty. And we've got some overflow right up top. Remember when I stuck the popsicle stick under that? I don't know if this is in the right camera angle or not. We're going to quickly just I'll do it later. Let's try this one. Okay. Again, just a little bit of overflow at the top. Oh, nice. Very good. And then let's do the box. Box, bottom, and then our lid. Okay, so let's see, purple to purple. Nice. I like that. is really pretty. Okay, so let me show you the little bit of overflow we have on the ends here. So on this one, you can see all of this around here we have to get rid of. So let's very nice pour. Just right here at the top. And that's almost me being nitpicky. Just here at the very top, the edge of that. And we'll just, everything else looks good. So I'm just going to take the Dremel and smooth that edge out on that. Again, the box, perfect pour. Absolutely perfect pour. Perfect. So next thing we're going to do is get the name on the box. Just need to round off this edge up top here. Reshape that. That. As you can see from the screen, the customer has requested personalization, and they asked that the box say Nurse Bay Jace Taylor and that the pen say Jace Taylor RN BSN. So I went into my Cricut Joy and I typed in that text that they requested. And then I sort of played around with some different fonts to determine which font I like the best. I even put Nurse Bay on the bottom. Then I have Nurse Bay, it's not in boldface type. It's the fourth one that I chose. I like that Nurse Bay in the bottom. And so I'm going to highlight that in purple, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started with cutting it. So then I'm going to select that this will be cut on the mat, and then I'm going to just click on the appropriate mat color, the purple, and then we will hit, I believe it says confirm, or continue. It says continue. And then we're going to select the material, and I am using the shimmer vinyl. That means it has like the glitter stuff, has the glitter stuff in it. And then we'll load the mat onto the machine, and we will let the machine do the cutting. So once the machine is finished cutting, you can see the name on the vinyl, and then we're going to weed the vinyl, which means that we're going to take the little pointer tool thing there, and we're just going to pull away all the vinyl that we don't need so that all that remains is the name. Once the name is in place, then we will put a piece of transfer tape on top of that. I've already cut the name out, and so we are now going to apply the name. And I have seen lots of people online. I've seen lots of people use masking tape on their vinyl, or, you know, like the clear packaging tape. I urge you and encourage you to use the tape, the transfer tape rather, because it has the lines on it, and so that way you can be assured that what you're putting on here is lined up. So this was cut the width of this box, so I know my work is straight. And so then let's see what happens when we try and remove this. Voila. So I will take this outside, and I will do spray a clear coat of varnish on this, and that'll be done. And then I'll have to get the names on the pins. And we are using the Rust-Oleum clear gloss. So we do the first coat, allow that to dry, and then we'll come back out, in about a half hour and put another coat. I usually do 3 coats. The customer that ordered the pin set asked that the name be put on the pin as well. Now I applied this name on here using my Brother label maker. That name is applied using the Brother label maker. I then tried to do this with a tattoo. And if I did it with the tattoo, then I could alter the color, and that looks okay. But the reason I wanted the tattoo is because I didn't think the sticker would fit on this curved surface. I started to put the name on the back, but the whole point is to be able to see your name. So I did this with the tattoo, and that seemed to work okay. So two different versions. Straight. This is off of my Brother label maker. And this is tattoo paper. And of course, as you see, you can barely read that. That's because when you use the tattoo paper, the image has to be reversed. Now, the problem I had with this is trying to get it straight. On the sticker, when you remove the backing, this is clear, so you can easily see that you align it straight. That right there is perfectly straight. When I did this with the tattoo, it kind of went downhill a little bit. So I'm going to take some alcohol and take this off, and I'm going to go ahead and put the label on this so these two pins match. Okay, and so I'm going to be putting the label. I used a tattoo on this one because the surface is curved, but it's very easy to just use the label maker to put the names on the flat surfaces. So I took the tattoo off of this one, and we're going to do it also with the label so the two square pins match. And one of the things I love about my label maker is how easy it is to get the labels on. Let me turn this so they're facing the same direction. Is that this Brother label maker paper comes slit in the back, so there's no whole lot of effort to get the backing paper off. Just take that off. We're going to lay that in there like that. And then I'm going to take a razor and I'm going to trim as close to the lettering as possible. Pull off the excess label strip and do the same thing to the other edge. Oops. Now you of course can do the same thing with sticker paper. You do not have to, if you don't have, a label maker, you can do the same thing using sticker paper. Okay, so then what I'm going to do when I go outside to add a second coat to the box, I'm going to spray these as well.